Today, I'm going to be busting 10 myths inside a Hero X Hero VR. Now, if you guys want your own myth to be suggested in the next video, then comment down below your myth. Anyways, let's get on to this. So the first one was suggested by Exhausted, and he said werebeasts do more damage than fighters and slayers. So let's go test that. So first, we're going to try out the werebeast. We have this claw right here. I'm going to hit him. It did 15 damage, and that's his level 1 against level 1. Alright, so we're going to try the fighter now. Alright, right here. That did 12. Now let's test the slayers. Alright, so I'm gonna hit this guy. It did 18 damage. And since the slayer did more damage than the werebeast, then that is myth busted. Alright, so the next myth was suggested by Exhausted. He said that if you throw somebody off the map, you're guaranteed to get a mythic. So I have this guy over here, and I'm just gonna drop him. Wait, so now let's see if we get a mythic. And we did not get a mythic, so that is myth busted. So the next myth is by 5FPS, and he said if you merge 3 fighters, then you'll get a slayer and a werebeast. So let's see this. Alright, we got a phantom. I don't see any slayer and werebeast, so this myth is busted. Wait, so the next myth, which was suggested by Tower TDM, he said if you emerge 3 different phantoms, then you'll get a divine secret hero. So I'm gonna click it. It didn't work, so that is myth busted. Okay, so the next myth is by Yez, and he said if you kill the Wendigo over there with 9 people exactly, then you will get guaranteed to be getting a mythic. And this myth is already actually busted because you cannot actually get 9 people into a lobby. The max is actually 8. So the next myth is by Levi Plays, and he said if you use 5 of your slashes, then you'll actually be able to break down a building. So let's go test that. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. That myth is confirmed. Alright, so the next myth is actually commented by Levi Plays as well. So apparently if he dashes into you, then he'll actually get flung. So let's just wait for him to dash in. Alright, there we go. And oh my god, I actually did get flung. So that's myth confirmed. So the next myth is actually commented by Levi Plays again, and he said that there is a gap in the border. So can you show me where this is?
Yeah, I think most people notice that if you make your way over here, up here, as you can see, gap.
Oh wait, so this myth is actually confirmed. There is a gap in the border. So the next myth is by Levi Plays again, bro. Like, what? Alright, but he said red hands do more damage than white hands, which is obvious, but I mean, let's just test it. Alright, so how much damage do you do? Okay. He got me down to 3, that amount of health. And oh my god, he just did a helicopter spin. So I think that makes it clear that red hands do more damage than white hands. So that's myth confirmed. And the next myth is by Jack Games, and he said if you equip a Titan that's level 30 through 40, then if you press respawn, there's a chance you can glitch outside of the map or see outside of the map. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any level 30s, so if you guys could test this in the comments, that would really be appreciated. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed and wanted to see more of these myth busting videos, then make sure to comment down a myth that I should bust in my next video. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
Subscribe.